we wrote down stuff what we do. We're going to read it out to each other, and we can't judge. And then we are going to judge.
Yeah, then we go judge straight after.
Badly.
Yeah.
Very badly. Yeah. £40.
£40. I was scraping around.
Oh, just finding pennies.
Yeah. From somewhere. Shuffling money out of different accounts.
I have to wear my socks. I can't take my socks off. I don't know why. Speaking of London, I got mugged off the other day.
Did you?
I was fuming.
Come here, mate.
Honestly, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Legend. We need to. You'd think I don't do it for a job.
I just saved the podcast.
Literally just saved the podcast. I didn't put the audio on.
Is that recording?
Yeah. It's recording. It's because it's really zoomed out.
Oh, right.
There you go.
I'm on your case, man.
for your peace of mind. Fucking hell, producer over here. But yeah, welcome guys. This is Have a Seat Podcast. This is episode 36. And one of the main topics we're going to be doing today is we listen and we don't judge. Now,
People have asked for it. People have asked for it. I've seen it going about. I'm not a massive trend guy. I don't usually know what's going on. But I've heard about this one. I think we've done it a little bit different. From what I could tell and from what you could tell, is a lot of people do it when they're like couples and it's like related to them. Yeah.
And you can't judge them. We're not a couple. Some people might think we are.
And you know, genuinely, it made me feel happy in myself when I struggled doing it, because I think I do tell you everything.
Yeah, you tell me a lot.
I tell you everything.
We tell each other a lot.
There's no bullshit.
Yeah,
there's no cutting corners.
Nah.
It's just, look, this is how it is.
Yeah.
This happened, this happened. Detail.
There's no shame in our friendship. We just say shit.
Yeah.
We literally just say whatever we want, and then sometimes we judge and sometimes we don't.
If anything, we go in detail on the shameful bits.
Yeah, we do.
Just to get it out there. If you're getting it out there, you gotta fucking go in.
You gotta just do it. But we've done it in a way where we've wrote down stuff what we do, and we're gonna read it out to each other.
Yeah.
And we can't judge, and then we are going to judge.
Yeah, then we go judge straight after.
Badly.
Yeah.
Very badly. Because we're toxic. Who's going first?
I want you to go first, because I want to understand the levels we're going to.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to go in order. This is just random shit.
So is it stuff we still do, or stuff we've all
I've done
happened before?
I've done it as both. I think there's one or two in there where I used to do it.
Yeah.
And then there's most of them are stuff I do now.
Can it just be a one-time thing that you've not said to anyone?
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a reoccurring thing.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, my first one. I only have sex with my socks on.
Wait, that's you.
I have to wear my socks. I can't take my socks off. I don't know why. I don't like it.
So you're never fully naked?
Nah. I'm sensing some judgment. I'm really sensing some judgment.
Mate. We listen. We don't judge.
We don't judge. We don't judge. We're not judging. Oh, fuck's sake.
That is fucking criminal. I'm not judging.
Yeah, it was criminal.
I'm not judging.
Something else that happened last night was criminal, yeah? Not this.
I used to play football with a kid who kicked the ball really hard. And on a couple of occasions, when he was kicking the ball at me, I tensed up and shit myself. Not even just once. That happened a couple of times.
A couple of times?
Yeah. He fucking whacked it well hard and just shit myself. Because I was squeezed up. Oh my God.
What the fuck? What? No one. What? No one knew.
No one knew.
No
I
one
just had
knew.
to pretend I was hurt and go home.
Hey, listen. We listen.
We don't
don't judge. We don't judge. We're not judging. We're not judging. We're not judging. One of my secret pleasures is putting cotton buds in my ears.
Just sitting there and just...
I just love it. Genuinely. I'll sit there and put cotton buds in my ears.
For no reason.
I love the feeling. I love the feeling. You like the little tingly
The
feeling?
little sensation. No,
Yeah.
I actually understand you.
Yeah, it's banging.
She can get some cotton buds after this and just
Yeah.
play with her ears. I understand
Have
that
a break.
feeling.
It's nice.
Yeah,
it's
it makes
a
your
tingle.
neck all
You're
twinge,
just like,
twinge on one side.
no one could ever see it.
No.
Because it's the most cringy
Yeah.
thing ever. Just laying there like, whoa.
I ain't even judging you on that one. I respect that one.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah. We listen and we don't judge.
My mate
Mm.
used to live around the corner from me.
Yeah.
Literally like 2 minutes. And that one stop on the bus.
Mm.
And I used to get the bus to his house. So I'd get on and press it at the next stop to get off.
As soon as you get on, you just ring the bell.
Yeah. I'd wait for the bus.
2 minute walk.
I'd wait for the bus. It's a 2 minute walk.
How? Wait, when was this? How old were you?
Like 14, 15. I had a bike. And I'd wait for the bus.
Your granddad's bike. Look, we listen and we don't judge.
We don't
the
judge.
bus is there.
The bus
You
is
can
there.
use it if you want.
I had a bus pass.
You had a bus pass.
I had
Fair.
a bus. No, I had a bus pass. So I was older. I was like 17.
Yeah. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, we don't judge.
We can't judge. We can't judge.
We don't judge.
Bus passes were sick.
Bus pass, swear to God.
You felt elite.
Yearly bus pass.
I had one. Yeah, I had one for a year in my first year at college.
Yeah.
I felt I could go anywhere.
Yeah.
It was unlimited.
Yeah.
Weren't limited
Yeah.
to zones.
No. you
Anywhere
just
I want.
Anywhere, wherever you want, you're going.
I used to say to my mates all the time, I'll come up to yours. And you used to live like 45 minutes away. I'll come up.
No trouble for me.
I don't care.
Got
I'll go
bus
to
pass.
fucking London if I want. Go wherever I want. Let us know, actually. In the UK, right, you were sometimes eligible to have like yearly bus passes if you were in education. Do you get that anywhere else, like in America or something?
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually curious about that because I don't know if you actually get that anywhere else.
Just go across the whole of America on a bus pass. Imagine that.
America would be crazy with a bus pass. You can go fucking anywhere. America's actually insane. Like, I saw someone, I actually agree with it. So, British people get annoyed, right, when Americans say to them, oh, are you from London? And
Yeah.
they go, no, I'm not from London. And they go, they say to the American, oh, I'm like 2 hours away from London.
Mm.
That American will go, yeah, you're in London then. And they're like, no, I'm
They
not.
think
And they
London's-
get pissed off,
Yeah.
right? I saw an American react to that. And they said, the reason why we don't understand it is because, do you know in America, you could be like 2 hours away is the same place.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they were saying in Texas, yeah, you could drive for like 4 hours in Texas and still be in Texas.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is crazy.
It's because we're just such a small island.
We're
innit?
tiny. When you see us on the map, we're just that.
Imagine how many times you can fit the UK into America.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous amount of times.
The UK as well.
The
So
whole of the UK, Scotland,
yeah.
Ireland, Wales,
Yeah.
England, and that goes into...
America, hundreds and hundreds of times.
That wouldn't even fill up probably like a quarter of one of their states.
No,
Or half of it or
No.
something like that. It'd be nothing.
it'd be nothing.
That is crazy. And we have the cheat to call ourselves a kingdom.
It's because we used to rule the world. How did we used to rule the world?
How do we rule the world?
I
We
know.
were shit. We were tiny.
We still are shit. I've got one more and it relates to us.
You got one more?
Yeah.
I've got about fucking 10.
Do you?
Yeah, I've got loads.
Oh.
I've wrote down loads.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm not going through them all. I'm just going to pick the best ones.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. this actually broke me. And it made me realise I need to sort my life
No,
out.
because mine's similar. Yeah, okay.
This is true, by the way.
Okay.
I swear to God, this is true.
Okay.
The other day, I went to Macca's, right?
Yeah.
And the guy said to me, Ellis,
Yeah.
again, you're here too much, bro. Go home.
He said go home.
He said, go home.
Firstly, I know this is listen but don't judge, but I'm judging that guy so much. Who is he to tell you to go home? Do your job.
I'm judging myself. He knew me on a name basis.
On a name.
He said,
Wait,
oh.
that's how he knows you?
Yeah. He said, oh, Ellis. And I was like,
Ah.
and he was like, you're here too much, bro. Go home, man.
And the fact that you also said, let's go for McDonald's this morning.
Yeah, I don't want to go now. Because it was that one as well. It was that one. And now I'm scared to go. I haven't been since.
That one is good.
It is brilliant.
That's brilliant.
I love it.
It's got an addiction. That look in your eyes then. It is.
The thing is, I don't actually... I go there a fair bit, but I get such minor stuff. I just go there for a drink or something. I'm not eating fucking 20 Big Macs a day.
No.
I just go there for a quick little drink, quick little McFlurry. Like 1
Quick
a.m.
flat white.
Yeah, quick fucking white coffee.
Yeah.
The odd breakfast here and there. I just get little bits.
Yeah.
I'm not pigging out.
No, you just...
But that, I haven't been since. I've not been to Macca's since. That has woke me up. When he said that, I thought...
Twat, you've
I
ruined
just
my
tapped
life.
my card like that and I was fucking...
The McDonald's didn't hit
fuck
after
my
that.
life. Yeah, it was shit. It was crap. I just thought, I don't like my life right now. I've been recognised by a guy at Macca's on a first name basis. I don't even know his name.
Oh.
And he just knew me. He said, just go home.
Yeah, that's shit.
Go home. But we listen.
And we don't
judge. We actually just don't judge.
We don't judge.
So we're not judging. I'm nervous for this one.
Okay. This one connects us.
Okay.
Do you remember that time we went Weymouth?
Mm-hmm.
We went out for food. Was at that nice place?
Yeah.
Really nice place that was. Actually.
Yeah, that was banging. Do you remember that guy on the guitar?
The guy on the guitar in the corner.
Chilling. It's like fucking James Arthur just in the corner chilling.
How old was I?
I want to say 18, 19.
It was about 18, 19.
19, I think. Oh, no.
That meal.
Yeah. Banging.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I don't even know what I had.
I think you had a steak.
Yeah, but it was had that weird sauce on it and that like fruity stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, garnish. Yeah.
That meal fucking broke me.
Really?
I had no money for like 2 days. I had
Really?
no money for
It just
2 days,
cleaned
and
you
I
out?
didn't tell anyone. The meal was only like £40.
Because we split it, didn't we? What, just cleaned you out for 2 days?
Cleaned me out for 2 days.
Oh,
that meal
no.
financially broke me.
Did you tell your girlfriend?
No. I just chilled. She wanted ice cream. I brought ice cream.
Overdraft. Were you just using your overdraft?
No, I wanted my overdraft. I was scraping around.
Oh, just finding pennies.
Yeah. From somewhere. Shuffling money out of different accounts. Bro, I had no money.
Shuffling money?
I was just shuffling pennies.
Taking out the ice off.
I was shuffling pennies.
Oh.
I got paid interest and I transferred that into my main account.
The interest?
I got paid like 40p interest and transferred it into my main account to afford ice cream. Because I could not tell anyone. The shame in me, I couldn't tell anyone.
Oh, shit.
I had no peas. No peas.
We've all been there, man.
Mate.
We've all been there.
Yeah, I know.
And you have to act like you've got the money and you just haven't.
Because then for the next 2 days it was, should get Chinese tonight? Should go out for food?
I just realised how much we went out for food after that.
Do you remember when I only brought chicken wings?
Yeah, that's why. You said you weren't hungry. You said, oh, not that hungry, I'm just going to get some
everyone
wings.
was laughing at me and I just made a joke out of it. Saying, I thought it was going to be a full-on meal. I had no money.
I remember because I had a kebab and chips with cheese.
And I was just looking at it, my stomach was fucking like, I could destroy
that's
that.
horrible.
Genuinely, I would not have judged if you came to me and just said, "Yo, man."
I wouldn't
have given a shit.
My ego.
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't have given a shit.
I had no money. I paid for her meal and I had chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
And I was hoping there was no shouts for, should we get dessert? I was hoping there was no shouts for,
nothing like that.
Should we get another drink? I was just sat there sweating the whole time.
Yeah, you didn't enjoy the whole holiday.
I didn't enjoy the whole time.
You're just sweating.
2 days I was just fucking sweating and shaking.
You were driving the whole time as well. You must have been nervous for petrol.
Yeah, I was.
Actually,
parking. I'd never parked in parking places. I always found somewhere to park up.
Yeah, you did.
No money.
You did.
Had no money.
So I said to you one time, there was one convenient one. It was like next door to the place we were going.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, let's just park there. It's like £5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And you went, nah, we'll just go here. That's why. It's all connected.
I had no money.
Oh,
and it was from that one meal. And that meal weren't even expensive.
No.
I just had no money. I have no idea why I had no money, but I had no money.
£40.
I was getting paid weekly them days. And it just finessed me.
Oh, no. But we listen.
And we don't judge.
We're not judging.
Don't judge me on that one.
We're not judging. Oh, God.
I only had chicken wings.
Fuck, man. Okay. I'm just going to reel some of mine off them. I've just got some random ones. I can only wank in bed. I don't know how people do it in the bathroom and shit like that. I don't get it. I can only do it in the comfort of a bed. That's the only time I can do it. That's the only time I can do it. I have to be in bed. I don't know how people do it. And they're like, oh, I did it in the shower. I did it on the toilet and all this shit. I'm like, what?
In the shower's crazy, actually.
Yeah, in the shower's mental.
That's kind of mental. Yeah, that's kind of mental.
Oh, yeah. So we are judging.
No, we're not judging. That's kind of mental that you've just told me that. And I'm not judging you at all.
Sounds like judging. This is something I used to do. I had this weird OCD thing when I was a kid, yeah?
Yeah.
And I can't explain it. I don't know why I used to do this, yeah? I'm over it now.
Yeah.
I had this weird thing. So when I was a kid, right, and I used to play like video games.
Yeah.
I could only make the characters look like me. So I'd have to base it off me.
Yeah.
Off my looks.
Yeah.
Tragic for the game. And then I could only wear the clothes in the video games if I owned them in real life.
That is mental.
Do you know how tapped that is?
Know how long that would take to play a game?
There was one time I was playing Saints Row.
Yeah.
And I made it look like me, like long hair and shit, whatever. And then I went to the clothes shop and I saw this top I liked. It was literally just like a black long sleeve.
Yeah.
And I looked in my wardrobe and I didn't have it.
That is mental.
And I said, Mum, luckily that night me and Mum were going shopping. I said, oh, can I buy a long sleeve top? I bought the top just so I could wear it in the game. Do you know how tapped that is?
That is tapped.
What?
But it's not tapped because I'm not judging.
Because we listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, we listen, we don't judge.
But let's judge for a second.
Yeah, let's get into judging.
Let's actually judge for a second.
It's been too long without judging.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's too much in my head.
Need
£40.
£40 fucks me.
We have to judge. We have to judge everything.
We've listened, and now we're fucking judging. We've listened, and now we are judging.
Now we are judging.
Because
I'm sick of it. I made my mum. I'm so sorry, Mum.
Sex with socks on.
I have to wear socks. I don't know if it's for traction or it's for comfort. I don't know.
Unless you get using it for the grip off the walls, I don't know, but
I don't know why.
Socks is crazy.
I need socks. I need comfort.
I'd get angry. I'd be like, I'm sweating.
I wear my t-shirt a lot as well.
That's insane.
It's comfort. Not all the time. If I'm cold, I wear my t-shirt.
See, do you know, genuinely,
It's comfy, isn't it?
I don't know if this is like too far, but I like feeling the skin.
No, I get that.
Skin to skin.
Yeah. Because the t-shirt does get in the way a bit. And
Yeah.
It's annoying. So sometimes you have to whack it off. But yeah, socks, man. I don't know why. I've tried it without and I didn't like it. I bought them back on midway. Just like that. Sneaking it.
Leave my socks back on.
Back on. Just reach round like that.
That's ambitious. I don't know what moves you think I'm doing, mate. But I don't know why. I can't explain it. The thing is, I think what it is, I don't like feet. I don't like my own feet, and I don't like other people's feet.
Fair.
I don't like feet in general. So
I don't get foot fetishes.
I just don't want to see my foot. So there's nothing bad
No,
with it. I just don't like
sense.
my foot. I don't like feet.
Foot fetish people are crazy people in my life.
Yeah, it's a thing, isn't it?
It is a thing.
It really is a thing, man. And I mean, fair play. We listen. We don't judge.
No, that bit's done. We're judging now.
No, but one thing I never used to understand is, do you know when you go around someone's house and they walk around barefoot? That creeps me out.
Yeah.
That really creeps me out a bit. And I think that's where the foot thing started. Because I used to go around my mum's mate's house, and I remember they all just used to walk around bare feet. And I thought, what's going on?
I've been doing work for
like
someone
this.
who walks around barefoot in the house, and the house is so fucking disgusting. Like, it is. So surely you need socks to protect yourself from what you just chuck on the floor.
Yeah, you need it.
The dog ran in the bedroom and come out with a banana. A mouldy banana. The banana just fucking had an IQ. It's been there that long.
That's disgusting. That's actually vile.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They just carried it back in there.
No, man.
And then it come out of the bathroom with a multi-pack Bounty. You know, one of them ones where it comes in 2 pieces.
Yeah.
One of them was gone, but the other half was still in there, and he just ran about with this fucking Bounty in his mouth. They just got food everywhere, and but they walk around the house barefoot. I've got safety boots on, and I still don't feel safe. Some Don's houses are crazy, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't get the barefoot thing. If you walk around barefoot in your house, let us know.
I think it's alright if it's clean.
Yeah. It has to be a clean house. It has to be.
Yeah.
Because you can't just walk around in a dirty house barefoot. But I don't know why it creeps me out. I actually don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Sex with socks on, bang, done. Macca's, absolute fucking joke. I need to sort my shit out.
But that takes the piss off him. From him, I mean. Like.
Got mugged off. Absolutely got mugged off. But it woke something inside me. It woke something inside me where I thought, I need to
get
change.
a grip of myself.
I'm getting gym, and I'm eating steak and eggs every day.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing
cooking from now on.
Yeah, I'm cooking every day. The thing is, I would never go for dinner. I just get little bits.
But if you're that bloke from McDonald's, go and fuck yourself. Don't ever fucking judge my boy.
Let me order a McFlurry and chill.
Do your job. Focus on yourself.
But yeah, the clothes thing, absolutely mental with the video games.
Yeah, that's
I cannot tell you why I used to do that. I can't explain it. I don't do it now, luckily. I play video games, I can wear what I want. But for some reason,
you just had to be him.
I don't know why. I had to be the character, and I had to only wear what I wore. It was literally just role playing myself in the game, and I had to only do that.
Did you make scripts in your head?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've always done that.
I knew. When you said you was dressing up as yourself,
I've always done that
in your head.
I've always done that though. When I used to play games, I always used to make my own storylines and shit. Remember when I used to make films on GTA 5?
Yeah. No, but you did some good edits before. Remember the train one? Oh, what was the song?
Black Ops 1.
Oh, that song was so good.
That song was sick.
That was a good edit.
That was quite cool. For the time, that was a good edit. Yeah, I used to do that all the time. I used to just make storylines. I used to make films on GTA 5. Like,
you was proper gamer.
Full on films. I used to write scripts and be like, yeah, like this Franklin is a fucking snake and all this stuff. And like, just write down loads of stories and shit. Oh, I used to do it all the time, man.
You was a proper gamer, weren't you?
I was. I'm getting back into it now. I'm replaying GTA 4 at the minute. GTA 4 is a banging game. I forgot how good it is.
I've never played the full thing.
Really? To be fair, I've never actually completed it before. I got really close to the end when I was younger, and I never completed it. And now I'm going to complete it now. But it's so fun.
I always hear people say that it's the best one.
I think it in terms of story and stuff, yeah, the story of it is fucking sick. Everyone goes, oh, it's too dark, it's too realistic, and it's like, all right, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's also still fun. Yeah, it's what you want. Like, it's actually a compelling story. You don't just rob banks every fucking mission. No. Like, GTA 5 is great, but fucking hell, most of the story is literally just, we need to rob this bank.
Rob the bank. Yeah.
Let's rob this bank.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, what other ones did I say? The Cotton Buds. I think that's fine.
No, that's
fine.
Because I understand the feeling you're getting from that.
Yeah.
I want to do this again because now I understand the game.
I kind of want to do this again.
I've came with.
Shall I save the others for next time?
Yeah.
We'll do it again. We're going to run up part 2. All right, that was really good. We're going to run that back.
Yeah.
And in the next episode, we're going to read a few more of ours and your ones as well. Just saying.
I feel it's going to be nice because I know people are going to be listening to us and judging us, so it's going to be nice to judge other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're not judging.
But deep down, I am.
We are.
And it's too late. You already sent them in.
It's too late now. Right, to wrap up, we're going to play a bit of Mount Cleverest.
Yes.
This game is fucking elite. So if you don't know what this game is, all it is, it's going to read out some statements, and we need to say if it's true or false. If we get it correct, we get a point. Whoever wins, wins.
The thing is, I've actually learnt a bit from these games now.
Right, true or false? Worldwide, there are 17 million flies for every human.
So let's just do the maths real quick. 17 million per one.
Per one
and
human.
there's like 6... There's 7 billion people, isn't there?
I think there's like 8 now.
There's 8 billion. So what's that, like 136 billion flies.
Billion flies, yeah.
136 billion flies is
something
crazy.
Something like that, yeah. Crazy.
False.
It's true.
What the fuck? No, there's not.
It's genuinely true. There is 17 million flies for every human. Which is bonkers, by the way.
That's insane.
Yeah. I fucking hate flies.
I fucking hate flies.
But what's the most annoying thing is that you'll be in the summer watching TV in your living room, just chilling, having a really good time. And then randomly, you just be watching something, and randomly all you hear is...
Yeah.
And you can't find it.
And it just goes... It don't go around in a circle.
No.
It goes around like that.
Oh, my God. And then it hits you.
Yeah.
Like,
Shut the fuck off.
What are you doing? And then, like, you'll think it's gone. It won't make a noise for ages. And you're like, oh, thank God. It's like, fuck off! Oh, my God. It's the most irritating thing in the world.
Goats have rectangular pupils.
I think it's true.
It's true. It helps their depth perception, which is important when climbing cliffs. Have you seen these goats, just fall off cliffs all the time?
Yeah.
And then just stand up at the bottom?
Fucking seals do it as well.
How do they do it?
Yeah. Seals, like, climb up cliffs with their no arms, like that. And then they get to the top, and then they just fucking fall. And then they survive, and you're like, what's going on?
Have you seen killer whales hunting seals?
No, but I think I've heard of it.
God.
They're brutal, aren't they?
David Attenborough, man, he literally pulls through every time I need to watch something sad. The seal's trying to escape. It's on this bit of ice, and they just like make waves and wash the seal off back into the water. And then I seen this one seal fall into the water, and he's fucking going for it, swimming away.
Yeah.
And he hops on this massive bit of ice, and he's like, oh, thank God he's safe.
Yeah.
And then they come up and whack the ice, and it breaks. And then he's on a little piece again. And then they fucking wash him off. And then they eat him. Oh, it's insane. I'm just like, man.
People say humans are brutal, yeah, and they are. The wild
is crazy.
Is fucking nuts.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I saw a video. It was fucking disgusting. I saw a video once of these zebras if you're in America. Some zebras are crossing like this river, and they're all trotting along and they're happy with his kid and everything. And then you just see an alligator just like this.
Yeah, wanker.
And it doesn't they don't notice it.
How do they notice it?
I don't know. And then it jumps out at them. The zebra looks at it. It grabs it and rips its fucking nose off.
Yeah.
And I was just like... And it just ripped the whole front of its face off, and it's just fucking... And then the crocodile's like...
just chilling, nice and calm.
Yeah.
He's freaking out because his face has been ripped off. He's just like...
But he's just got to get on with it. You got no face anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking live
the
with
dad
it.
just runs off with the kid, leaves the fucking mum to... It's brutal,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
It's actually crazy.
I seen a giraffe get attacked by a lion.
Yeah.
And it attacks the kid, and then the kid's out on the ropes. And then the giraffe comes over, fucking kicks the lion.
Yeah.
The kid's on the floor thinking, thank God I've been saved. Then the giraffe goes over and boots the kid and kills the kid. Because it'd rather the kid didn't get eaten.
Just killed the
So
kid.
it just fucking volleyed the kid. And the lion didn't even care about the little giraffe anymore. It just fucked off.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're brutal, mate. Lions as well. There was one time where the mum fucked off for a bit. So the dad just chilled with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and did some hunting. And then the mum came back with some kids.
Yeah.
But she tried to she did it whilst the dad was out. So she tried to mix the kids to be like,
no.
oh, this is your offspring.
She was playing away for a little bit.
Yeah. And it
Getting
came
cheated
back.
by the other.
Yeah. And it came back and was like,
That kid smells like shit. That ain't my kid.
that ain't mine.
Yeah.
Fucking killed them. Just killed them all. And the mum's like trying to, back off. And he's like, nah. And he's just going mad, just fucking kills them. And then he just smacks the mum and the mum just runs off.
Yeah.
And he's just like, what the fuck? Just because that weren't his kids, just fucking murdered them.
That little fucking lioness slag.
They're crazy. Yeah, I know. Slut. Oh, it's honestly, the wild isn't crazy.
Yeah.
It actually is mental. You don't understand.
You need to watch David Attenborough. It's so good.
Yeah, no. Do you know, people get, don't get me wrong, it is horrible, but I know people who get, really offended by it, and as in they don't want to watch it. Oh, it's too horrible. It's
I don't want to watch it.
This is the world, man.
Yeah.
This is the world.
You get drawn into animals. I hate animals. But it's telling me about this animal that's suffering from a limp and that.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I really want him to get better. And out of nowhere, it just goes, boom. Then there was a lion who'd been stalking him for weeks. And then you just see him get mashed up in the next clip. You're like, I wasn't even ready for that.
What's horrible is that it builds a connection.
Yeah.
You end up liking it, and then it gets fucked up.
Every single time it gets fucked up.
Yeah. It's crazy. There's these certain... there was one, I think there were lizards or something. They have to make it... Oh, maybe they're turtles. I don't know. They have to make it to the sea.
And they're just running.
And they're just running like this. And the birds just going... Wah!
And he gets away. I know the exact clip. Yeah.
And it's just running like this. And all of his mates are just getting grabbed.
And he gets caught.
Yeah.
And then he fucking gets out. You're like, come on, son.
Yeah, come on.
You're out of there.
It's like watching football.
Yeah,
It's
oh
like,
my
yes.
God. I know the exact
Yeah.
clip.
And it gets in the water and just fucks off. And
just
you're
fucks
like,
off.
yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know the ones.
You get emotionally attached.
Oh my
Fuck's
God.
sake. Anyway, yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Right. True or false? Golf has never been in the Olympics.
True.
False.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Golf was in the Summer Olympics in 2016 and 2020.
So that was literally the other year.
Yeah.
I don't watch the Olympics.
I don't.
I watch diving.
Yeah,
like
the synchronized
diving.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy, that is.
Yeah.
That's a skill, that is.
I know. How you moving your body like that anyway?
Doesn't make any
But
sense.
how you moving your body like that at the same time as the Donny next to you
Yeah,
is
it's crazy.
insane.
It is actually insane.
No. Sorry. The average person will walk the equivalent of 3 laps of the earth.
3 laps of the earth. Nah, that's false.
That's true. I would have said false to that.
No.
This
No,
is based
no.
on a daily step count of 5,000. I'm hitting like 7,000 every day. Steps.
I don't know what I hit, to be fair. I think I hit about maybe 5 or 6,000 maybe.
That's insane.
Depends on my day. If I'm in London, I'm fucking, my steps are up. So I'm just constantly
Yeah,
moving.
you're just always moving.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of London, I got mugged off the other day.
Did you?
I was fuming. I was pissed off. So for our Christmas do at work, we decided to do Bake Off.
Yeah.
So yeah, we all do like a Bake Off thing. Then we're going out for a meal after.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, sounds good. Started at 25 past 5. It started at. So I was like, cool. I got the train into London. I was there for 4:45. Nice and early.
Yeah.
I was basically meant to be there 15 minutes early. I was like, yeah, sound, man. pulled it up. Just it was called like the Great Bake London, something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So type that in. I was like, yeah, cool. It's a fair trek away,
Right.
but I can make it.
Yeah.
I've got time. I think it was about 25 minutes away. I was like, all right, we'll make it work. It's fine. Got on the tube, and this is rush hour. Rush hour in London,
horrendous.
is fucking hell. London's hell as it is.
Yeah.
Rush hour, you want to jump in front of the tube. I seriously considered it at one point. I was like, just get me under this.
Have you ever not been able to get on the tube because it was too full? Okay.
This
Sorry,
is
mate,
what,
I didn't mean to.
this is what, spoiler. This is what happened. So the tube came. I was like, perfect. Perfect timing. I came down the escalator, pulled up. I was like, yes.
It's meant to be.
Opened up. People get on, and I'm going through people getting on. You cannot fit a single person on it, like another person on it. I tried to get in. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
You all just cram like sardines. So I was like, all right, I'll get the next one. Again, I've got time.
Yeah.
The next one comes in a minute. It's fine.
Yeah.
All good. Gone. Next one pulls up. Already full. Like, no one got on. We were on the platform. No one got on. You can't get in.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm taking the piss a bit. But I've still got time.
Yeah.
The another one comes in a minute.
Yeah.
It's literally every minute. That's what's sick about them. It's crazy how it works. Another minute comes. Completely full. I'm telling you, you can't get in. I know people are shouting at home going, you could have fucking fit in. You couldn't.
Yeah.
I promise you now.
Yeah.
You could not have got in that
in.
fucking thing. So I was like, this is actually taking the piss now. So I was like, all right, one more. Because I need to fucking I will fucking throw someone out. If I have to, I'm getting in. The other one comes 1 minute. Got in. It was all good.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, man. I went to this place called, I need to go to this place called Tooting. Never fucking heard of this place ever. No. I don't want to ever go again. It's a shithole. It's like, oh, we need to go to Tooting. All right, cool. Took the tube. Got there. Took fucking ages to get there. But I got there. And I was like, because of all these tube delays and everything like that, I was like 5 minutes late. But it wasn't a major issue. No. It was bad from me, but it wasn't like mega bad. It was okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. And I got there, saw it. Great. The Great Bake. Sick, man. Get in. I went through, and I know everyone's there because in the group chat they're like, oh yeah, we're here. Like, meet us here. I was like, yeah, cool. And then I was like, cool. I called up Lawrence.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yo, bro, I'm at the place. Whereabouts are you? I can see the tent. Are you in there? And he was like, no, if you go through this bit, there's like, basically, they had like a fridge door. Okay. And he's like, if you go through that, you'll see us.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. And I'm looking around, and I was like, I can't see the fridge door, and I'm just going to end up walking in a fridge. I know what I'm like. I'll just walk in a fridge. So I was like, all right, let me ask someone. Because someone saw me, like, no one, you're looking around, and someone can catch you like, this
kid's clueless.
Twat.
Yeah.
So she went up to me and said, oh, can I help you? And I was like, oh, yeah, I've got a booking. I think it's under Lawrence. I'm not too sure what it's under, but it's this many people, this time. And she was like, yeah, come over. I'll let you know whereabouts it is and that. So we went over on the system, and she was like, are you sure it's been booked? And I was like, yeah, this got booked months ago. I was like,
they're literally here.
Yeah, I was like, I know they're here. I just don't know where they are.
Yeah.
And she was like, you're not on the system. Are they here? And I was like, I promise you now they're here. Like, they've been here for a while now. And then she was like, she went, oh, are you sure it was this one? This one's south. I said, what? And she was like, there's 2 of them in London. I said, what do you mean there's 2? She said, I meant what I said.
Yeah.
There's two in London. You're at south right now. I bet they're at north.
What's the time?
And I said, yeah, how far's north? She went, literally the other side of London. Fuck. And I was like, I'll just kill myself. I was like, I was so close just joining a random party because everyone was getting their aprons on at this place. And I was like, I'm just going to join someone and just bake a fucking cake with them. I'm so sick of this. So I called up Lawrence and I was like, mate, just do it without me and I'll transfer you the money for my place. And he was like, what do you mean? What's happened? And I was like, I didn't know there was 2. I went to this one, which is in Tooting. And he was like, fucking Tooting. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, get out of there.
and come to us. And I was like, I can't, like, I'm going to miss it. And he was like, look, just miss it then and just meet us. And we'll go for the meal after.
Yeah.
And then, I just put my headphones on. And I was like,
Sad music.
I'm in no rush now. Yeah, a bit of fucking James Blunt. And I was just like, I just got the Uber back and I just took my time because there's no fucking rush. They're going to be there for about 2 hours. Yeah. Got there in about an hour. Took ages. And then, I seen them. You know, it was sad.
You're just all laughing when you got there.
I walked in and there's a tent and there's a little coffee shop bit. So I was in the coffee shop bit. Yeah, and I saw the fridge door and I thought that's what he meant. And then I looked over at the tent and they're just like ice on the cake.
Yeah.
Like, like getting the icing on the nose and shit and laughing. I was just like...
And you're just outside the window looking in.
Honestly.
And then you look down.
I just looked down. I was just like... I was just crying. And I just thought, I've just missed out on this. And I was just staring at him and I was just like...
Come here, mate.
Honestly, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was vile. I just thought, you know what? And I went to the bartender. I said, I'll have a coffee, please. Mm-hmm. And then I just sat in the corner and had a coffee. And just waited for about an hour.
Ordered a bottle of vodka and just drank it.
I should have just fucking ordered a cake. And just like that. And then, we went for a meal, which was lovely. Mm. But I just missed out on the whole thing. And as they came in, they all just laughed at me.
Yeah.
You went tooting?
They just had the best time.
I did go tooting. I didn't know where I was. I don't know London that well. There's no need to laugh that much. I went to the wrong place by accident. And it took ages. Yeah, you went to South. Yeah, I did go to South. It's North. I know it's North now. Leave me alone.
Now I'm here in North.
Back off, Furat. And I was just like, do you know, I'll just fuck myself. But the meal was lovely.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
It was hell. Oh, I was this close to going home. But we did go arcade after the meal. Me and Rem actually got one of the highest scores on one of the games.
So your frown was turned upside down. You was like that. You was like that all day, and then you got the high score on it. It was just like that.
It just went. Anyway, sorry, I'll just chat. Oh my god, Artemis fowl is the world's most popular chicken breed. What?
Yeah.
I think you just have to do a guess.
False.
It is false.
Of course it is, because it's obviously the
Go on, you got it.
What's it begin with? That word, what's it begin with? What's the popular one begin with?
Well, apparently it's false, and it's a fictional spy in a series of children's novels.
Oh, fair enough. The spiciest part of a chili pepper are the seeds.
Yeah, true.
False. The hottest part is the white pith placenta where the seeds are attached.
God's sake. I thought it was the seeds.
I
was always told it was the seeds. Someone fucking lied. True or false? Cheese is the most shoplifted food in the world.
I know a Donny who did this. I know a Donny who robbed cheese. I know a Donny who robbed cheese.
Why the fuck would you rob cheese?
And I know a Donny who robbed fairy liquid. And I know a Donny who robbed washing up powder. Washing machine powder. Because...
How the fuck are you robbing washing machine powder?
I don't know.
It's massive.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
But it's easy sales, you know what I mean? It's easy sales. Yeah, just give me £2 and you can have this. Then they get £2 and then they spend it on crack.
Just get a fucking job. It's so much effort.
I know. Oh. I know a dude who robbed actually a whole turkey for Christmas. He just robbed the whole turkey.
Didn't you see someone rob a TV in Asda?
I seen someone rob a TV. The thing was just going woo woo woo. He's just chasing her, and she probably made it about 4 steps out the shop just carrying this massive TV.
Oh my god, that is
just
crazy.
Got fucking rugby tackled. I think the TV probably broke. She got rugby tackled.
I thought about this the other day. I was like, I bet security fucking love it when something goes off.
Yeah, because
they're so bored.
Yeah.
And then once something kicks off, I bet they
love
it.
I can fucking hurt someone.
Just pull out the fucking baton.
What is the biggest thing you think you could rob and get away with?
Fair. That's a good question. If I was a woman, I would rob a watermelon and stuff it under my top and pretend I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that would be good. But I'm not a woman. So, the biggest thing I think I could nick, I think like bag of Doritos.
A bag of Doritos?
Yeah, like the big bags, not the little bags.
So you can...
Like a big bag.
You can rob a 32-inch TV?
Nah. How are you doing that?
I can't lie. I'm just fucking legging it. That's
not getting away with it, though.
Yeah.
No, because you got
to get away from the security.
You got to sneak out.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
What you could
No,
rob and get away with.
I'm thinking like you can just walk out and no one notices. That's what I'm thinking.
I can't lie. I think I've got legs on a lot of people.
Oh yeah, you could probably
I got legs
nick
on a lot of
anything
people.
and outrun anyone. But I mean, like something no one would notice. I think,
right.
I think Doritos.
Okay. I was thinking it because I've been looking at the 32 inches. Thinking
I could get away with it.
I could get away with that. I know for a fact. Masked up.
I think
I've got legs on these people.
Big bag of Doritos. I think I could put that in one of my coat and zip it up.
Oh, okay. So the
what you can get away with.
I think a laptop you could get away with quite easily.
It's just the security tags on them though, because they go off.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Like it could hide it, but it will go off.
Yeah. No, I got a baguette easy.
Baguette.
Seen that massive coat I've got?
Yeah,
massive
yeah.
Coat?
Oh fucking hell, yeah.
I just shove the baguette down the back of my top,
Like a
down the
sword.
back of my trousers, into there, and then I've got a limp. I'm fucking walking like that. Just see a bit of baguette hanging over the top. I could get away with baguette.
Fair. Yeah,
Hold
fair.
up, I'm getting away with baguette.
Yeah, you're actually good with that coat. That coat is massive. It's sick though. It's a sick coat.
The first country in the alphabet is Albania.
I think it's true.
False. Do you know? I would have genuinely got that right, but on the most stupid way.
Right.
Because I would have said no, Algeria, but Algeria would be after Albania. But I would have just said no. I would have just said false.
Yeah.
So I would have got the answer right.
Yeah, you would have got away.
But the process would have been wrong. So I would have got points for working out. You know what I mean?
Fuck's sake. Yeah, points for working out. Yeah. The world's first drive-through restaurant was in Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, see, I'm thinking it's got to be America. So I'm going to say false.
It is false.
Yeah. Is it America?
It was in Missouri, USA.
Yeah.
Missouri? Yeah. In 1947.
To bet against America in fast food is crazy.
By the way, I just realised we didn't actually do the cheese one. What are you saying? True or false?
Oh, did we not?
No, we didn't even do the fucking answer.
What was the cheese?
So cheese is the most shoplifted food in the world. True or false?
I could get double points here. True.
It is true.
Yes!
Fuck's sake. As much as 4% of the world's production is stolen. That's crazy.
You don't talk to a lot of like... Do you know who it is? It's like middle-aged women in like the estate.
Yeah.
Love robbing
They
cheese.
just love robbing shit.
Every time I've gone to someone's house on the estate,
Yeah.
their mum is always, robbed a bit of cheese. Because they just don't scan it.
Yeah.
So it's robbed. They just don't scan it because it don't go off. And it's like, what?
Do you know what shop is always robbed from? And I actually think it's embarrassing.
Primark.
Greg's.
Oh.
Greg's is one of the most robbed shops. And it's like, mate, everything's like £1. Well done, you're poor. You just stole an eclair, what was £1, and you think you're solid.
Stole a fucking pack of yum-yums.
That's embarrassing. That's actually, at least steal something good.
Like a baguette.
Yeah, yeah, like a baguette. Like, just something. Something impressive. Like, what are you doing nicking fucking jam donuts out of Greg's?
Yeah.
And you just think you're solid? I'll just laugh at them. If I worked at Greg's, I'd just be like,
I can't
well
lie.
done, mate.
Yeah, they must taste like shit.
Yeah.
You know, when you're eating them, they must taste like defeat. You just sat there eating a jam donut and you're like...
What am I doing?
I wouldn't even eat it. I'd take it out of the pack. I'm like, yes, finally.
What am I doing?
What a pathetic
What
excuse
a
of a person.
pathetic man.
2034 will be the next year with 4 different digits.
2024.
2034.
2034 will be what?
The next year with 4 different digits.
Oh, I get you. False.
It is false because
2031.
Yes. Well done, mate.
I am fucking smart.
2031 will be first.
Yeah, I thought
assuming
that.
you're reading this before then. Because if you're reading this in 2032,
Imagine.
the answer's actually true.
That's actually true. Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
hell. Fuck Jesus. They're 2 steps ahead, these
Yeah.
guys are. They actually are. Right, the last one.
How do you come up with all these questions as
It's
well?
crazy,
And they're
isn't
so good.
It's all AI. Right, last one. I mean, you've won anyway, but the Mona Lisa wasn't particularly famous until it was stolen.
I didn't even know it was stolen.
Neither did I.
Ain't she supposed to be the most beautiful person in the world or something?
Probably at the time, maybe.
She was clapped.
Yeah, at the time.
I can't even lie.
Apparently she was Megan Fox.
Nah. There must have been some other badder ones, I don't know. Mona Lisa weren't nothing special, weren't it? You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. Unless the artist just did it in a bad way. She might have been stunning, but the artwork just wasn't complimenting her.
Because naturally there's better looking people than that.
Yeah.
I think she's fucking clapped.
Oh, God. What are you saying?
False.
It's true.
It's true.
Its fame rocketed when Vinzano Pergia stole it in 1911. It was returned in 1913. So he just nicked it for 2 years and then thought you can have it back. She's fucking ugly.
She's ugly. She is. That's what I mean.
I think
she can't be that
I
good.
bet he
looking.
used it to wank.
Yeah. But
He
then he
said-
thought. You got post-nut clarity.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, someone said, oh, mate, someone's drew the most beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And he's thought, fair.
That would
'cause
look good on my
my
bedroom
wife
wall.
is fucking ugly.
Yeah.
I need something.
And back then their teeth were fucking manky
Oh,
as
they were
well.
gone. They were gone. They were gone.
So he had to turn
So he
over and
was
look at his
like-
wife's clapped teeth. He thought, I don't want that.
And then he was like, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to rob it.
Yeah.
And at least I can wank.
Yeah.
And he stole it and he thought, okay, not really.
Am I holding this the wrong way around?
Yeah. But hey, we'll go. It's still better than my wife. He did it for 2 years. He thought, this is fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm done with this. Have it back.
Yeah.
And just left it on the doorstep one day and just said,
So that was, yeah.
you can have it, mate. Why did it get famous for being stolen?
Don't
That's so
know.
random, isn't it? That's so random.
I think it's because she is supposed to be like, a good-looking dom, but I don't see it personally. Humans are the only animals with chins.
False.
It's true. No way, because I would have thought like a gorilla had a chin.
I think like hippos have a chin. They have like a bit of a thing here. I was
Whilst-
thinking like a hippo or like... That's fucking wrong.
Whilst many animals have a lower jaw, only humans have a protrusion called a chin.
Okay then.
No way.
I didn't think that at all.
No.
That's wrong.
Yeah, that is wrong.
Yeah. I don't get that.
Because a crocodile, think of a crocodile, bang, bang, then you go back out to the bottom lip, right? You go down. It don't just go straight back in. It goes down and out and back in.
Yeah.
That's got protrusion.
Yeah, I would have thought they have chins, but apparently bloody not.
What's a chin? What is that a chin?
Yeah, it's like a separate
So that's
thing.
a jaw and that's a chin.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you won anyway. I'll put the scores on screen now. I'm pretty sure you won.
Yeah, I feel like I did.
I was keeping score and then I got lost in
Yeah,
thought.
it just waffled.
Yeah, it was just waffling as fucking usual. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed that episode though. That was good. Yeah, we're gonna do a part 2 to we listen and we judge, because we do judge.
We do judge.
We listen and we judge.
To be honest, I'm so glad that we only judged you, really, because a £40 story. We're gonna
I
discuss.
judged the
that after.
£40.
We're gonna discuss that.
I did judge the £40,
Yeah.
but we've all been there at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We have all been there at the same time. I've had to pay for stuff before where I'm like, yeah, it's fine, no worries. Tap it and I'm like,
Let's move on. I don't want to judge me. I was broke. It's hard.
fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the episode. That was episode 36, I believe. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And we'll catch you in the next one.